He didn't have the shot. You don't want to jump in the air, but he was able to drop it off. The big shoot for an easy two.
This is Torrey Craig, finds his spot. Another big piece that they add, part of the supporting cast, retooling for this team as Zubac, one of the top offensive rebounders in the league, unable to squeeze it for the Clippers. Okogie from deep, got it! Under a second difference between shot and game clock. George, three-pointer won't go, 5 seconds. This is Booker, fourth game since the return from the leg injury that cost him 21 games. Okogie showing the stroke. And Jimmy, he's got experience playing against with two ball-dominant players. Of course, his days at Houston with Harden and CP3 as Paul George turns it over. This is Okogie, little Euro step. A little bit of a spurt by the Suns. They've cut it to 4, and then Phoenix, another steal. Unbelievable as the Clippers suddenly get awfully sloppy. A little bit of a spurt by the Suns. They've cut it to 4, and then Phoenix, another steal. Unbelievable as the Clippers suddenly get awfully sloppy. Josh Okogie, cash money. As we come up on the midway point of the second quarter, Booker into the corner for Okogie. Starting to play with some confidence. Left-handed finish. There's been a lot of talk that the Clippers are in the buyout market, maybe for a backup point guard. Look at that finish by Okogie. Certainly an under-the-radar signing, but you add that kind of scoring punch and his track record to what this club already has. That's a combustible mix as the Clippers, boy, just barely get it off with Morris.
I'm sure Kawhi understands that.
Clippers work it into the corner. That's Morris, a little bit too much. And a 1-point Clippers lead as we rejoin you here. Shot clock down to 3. Clippers defending. Suns have to hurry. Okogie turns it over and then rips it back from PG-13. They get it to Craig. Corner 3. Splash!
That Kevin Durant brings offensively is powerful, but he doesn't do that as a leader. Chris Paul will remain the vocal leader of this team. And I think that's very important because you don't have two different forces.
Second game with the Clippers, and he's pushed LA's lead back to 9. So Highland with 7 off the bench. This is Okogie. Corner pocket 3 for Phoenix. Now, one thing to keep in mind about Golden State, they barely had their starting group for a cup of coffee last year before the playoffs began. Chris Paul has just tied Michael Jordan for 3rd place on the NBA's all-time steals list. 2,514. Tight defense from Craig, who can certainly D up. Zubac, that's a turnover.